Hey y'all, this video is on how to wash lard. Now I've tried to make this video 2 or 3 times and I keep forgetting in between the steps to do some recording. So I'm just going to have to do it and piece it together because this is information that I think people really need to know, especially if it's somebody who makes their own cleaning products, their own soaps, their own shampoos, stuff like that. Now when I say wash lard, what you want to do is you save all your drippings. And when I say drippings, I'm talking hamburger meat, the fat off of the hamburger meat, the fat off of bacon, the fat off of ham, the fat off of sausage, the fat off of a chicken such as schmaltz. You save all of it and you just put it in a refrigerator in Cool Whip containers or any kind of sealed up bowl. You drain any of the water or the liquid off of it and just skim the fat off. And when you get enough till it equals about 5 pounds or more, then you're going to start to wash your lard. And you do that so that you can get rid of any of the impurities, any of the smells, any of the discolorization. You don't bleach it. It's an all-natural process. Just using something that you would normally throw away anyway. A huge money saver when it comes to making homemade soap. We use it for our hot process soap. And I forgot to do my filming when I first started this. But what I done was we got it out of the refrigerator. We put it in a pan. And we added about a quart and a half of water. And let it come up to boil. Once it comes up to boil, you turn it off. Let it set overnight. Put it in the refrigerator. If it's cold, set it outside. Just set it on a countertop. And the lard itself will float to the top. And then the sediment will go to the bottom, just like this here has. Now this is our first washing, so it's still a little bit discolored, but you can look at it and you can tell, considering this is bacon drippings, sausage drippings, hamburger meat drippings, just any kind of dripping like that, a natural fat, you just throw in there. This actually looks pretty good for it being the first time. You're going to repeat this same process anywhere from 3 to 5, maybe even 6 times. It just depends on how you want your lard to turn out. We like for our lard to turn out clear white with no smell. And depending on how bad the lard is, if we cooked stuff that had a lot of garlic in it, or if we cooked a lot of sausage or a whole lot of bacon and it's got that smell to it, we will have to do it multiple times to get rid of the smell and rid of the color, where it will be white lard again. I already done the first step, like I said, and I will try my best to videotape in between each step from here on out so that you can see what it looks like. Once you get it washed to the color that you want, where all the impurities is gone, then you're ready to start making your hot processed lard. We'll be back later when I get it washed again. Okay, it's been a couple of days. I hadn't got around to getting back to doing this video. I've been busy doing other things. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip the grease off. And as you can see down in there, there's nasty water. That's from the first washing. And actually, since this is just set out on the cabinet for a few days, it's actually starting to smell rancid. But that'll be alright. During the washing process, all of this will be gone. I just wash it. Just keep washing it until the water gets clean. That's all you do. But this will be the second washing, and you see what it looks like with just after one washing. Not too bad. But I'll be back when I start to do another washing. Okay, as you can see, this was the second washing, and it's already a whole lot whiter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to dip it off again, and as you can see down in there, the water that's under it is nowhere near as nasty as the water was yesterday with the other. With each washing, it's going to get whiter, more clear, more of the giblets or the bits are going to settle to the bottom, and the smell is going to eventually just go away. I'm going to repeat this process until it's as white as I want it. The last time I done it, it took either 4 or 5 washings before it was snow white and it had no smell to it. So what I'll do is I'll just do it however many times it needs to be done, and I'll show you the finished project. And we'll be back when it gets solid white and finished up. Okay, this is after the fourth washing right here. We're still gonna dip it out and wash it at least one more time, maybe twice. It just depends on how white it is and how white we want it. But right now it's looking pretty good. Okay, for us this is about white enough for the lard. The last couple of times that I washed it, I did put a little bit of essential oil in it. Whatever scent that you would like for the soap to be, you can go ahead and start putting a little essential oil in the water then, so that it'll already be making the lard smell that scent. If you want it even more whiter than it is now, just wash it another time or two. But that is how you wash lard to make homemade lye soap with.